Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I am going to give you my predictions for the February 22nd Nevada, Nevada Caucus results. All right, so it's coming up very soon. We're going to see the Nevada Caucus. All right, now what is a caucus? So a caucus is public voting. Primaries are private voting, and Nevada does public voting, okay? It does that whole thing where you vote, and then anybody with less than 15%, you re-vote, and those people with less than 15%, their votes go to a new candidate. People actually show up. They can convince each other. They can talk to each other directly. It's really, really fascinating. One thing that's really interesting about Nevada is the ties are going to be determined by a deck of cards shuffled 7 times. And then if there's ties, it's determined by suit. Spade is the highest, heart is next, diamonds is next, and club is last. Right? Very, very fascinating. Other states use coins. Nevada uses cards because Nevada is like capital of the gambling capital of the world. So it's like thematic to their state. Kind of interesting. All right. So what's going to happen in Nevada? This is my prediction. Why am I predicting this here? So I think that political commentators, political pundits should predict the elections. The reason why is that's why people follow elections. They want to know what's going to happen in the future so they can plan. Let me give you an example of this. Let's say Sally has to decide. So let's say Sally is fresh out of high school. She's like, 18 years old, and she's looking at this election, and she's like, oh boy, I need to decide what I want to do. So Sally's like, I want to be an MMA fighter, but my mom says I should go to college and be a CPA. Like I should be an accountant. I should go to college and be an accountant, right? Well, she wants to know what's going to happen in the future, right? So she's going to pay close attention to the election, right? And if it looks like Bernie Sanders is going to win and universal health care will be in, then she's going to follow her dream and become an MMA fighter. But if it looks like Donald Trump is going to be in and she's going to have to pay for every time she gets her nose broken, well, she's best going to listen to her mom and go to college and become an accountant and get her CPA, right? So that's why predictions matter. That's why politics matter. That's why looking at all this stuff matters. You want to know what's going to happen in the future, right? So basically, for Sally, who needs to know whether she should be an accountant or an MMA fighter, that's why I'm predicting this election, right? All right. So here we go, Sally. So basically, so there are 36 delegates that are at stake in Nevada, and I'm going to give you everybody who's going to win delegates. If I don't mention their name, they are going to get I am predicting they're going to get 0 delegates, or they are going to NA, right? They're going to be either off the ballot or they'll get 0 delegates, okay? All right, so here we go. 36 delegates are up for grabs. This is my prediction. I predict Bernie Sanders will get 24 delegates. I predict that Amy Klobuchar will get 6 delegates, and I predict that Pete Buttigieg will get 6 delegates. So Amy Klobuchar and Pete Buttigieg will be tied, and then basically it's going to be Bernie Sanders with 24. Biden will be 0. He'll get 0 delegates. That is my prediction. And basically Warren, I think she will get 0 delegates. And I'm not positive if Bloomberg is even on the ballot or not. So he'll either be NA or goose egg. And by the way, that's the only people I'm predicting, and the reason why is I think that the debate is the right frame. If you are not making the debates, you do not matter, okay? And I think this keeps getting borne out. By the way, in case you don't know, Deval Patrick out of the race. Michael Bennet out of the race, okay? They never made the debates. Actually, Michael Bennet did make the debates very early. They dropped out of the debates, and soon enough, if you're not making the debates, it's not going to be too much longer before you're not in the race. The debates are the correct frame. They are far more valuable as an indicator and a useful indicator than the polls. Far more valuable than the polls. All that is my opinion. I'd love to hear your opinion. What do you think the counts are going to be? Let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.